The next morning when he walked into the workroom, he noticed a new whiteboard on the cabinet, completely blank except for lines and dates hand-drawn to make a calendar. On the counter were a little box of magnets and an industrial-size bottle that he realized was full of fiber laxative caps. Next to his water bottle, already filled for him, was a little cup with 2 capsules in it. Oh, boy, she was serious. As he set his bag down, he noticed her watching him. He nodded at the medicine cup. "I'm assuming those are for me." She smiled. "You bet. The bottle says to take 2 to 4 daily, or however many are needed. I figured we'd start with 2 daily, and just increase the amount until you are pooping daily. And here she jumped up excitedly and walked over to the calendar. "This is the poop chart I made for you. Do you like it?" He reddened. "Chart?" She nodded. "Poop chart, that's right. When you make a poop the night before, or before you come in the morning, you can put a smiley face magnet on the day. Or more than one if you've been really busy. If you haven't made a poop since we saw each other, you should put a frowny face." She held out the box of stickers to him. "Go ahead, try it out." He stood there staring at the magnets and then looked up at her, pained. "Seriously?" She looked a little hurt, then resolute. "Yes, seriously. I bought the magnets and made the chart so that you wouldn't have to talk about your pooping every day. I was being sensitive to your weird shyness about your bathroom habits. I thought this would be easier. Would you rather I asked you each morning?" she inquired, her eyebrows raised. No, he said hurriedly. "I guess the magnets are better than having to talk about that. Thanks for being so considerate." She stood there with the box, patiently. Eventually he got the clue. "Oh, right," he mumbled. "Well, he found a red sad face magnet and picked it out. He put it over yesterday's date. How's that?" She put the box down. "Well, it's a fine job with the magnet, if that's what you're asking. Your kindergarten teacher would be proud," she said, patting him on the head comically. "But not so great for your pooping. We'll see how you do on 2 of these daily, and increase it until we see a lot more happy faces on that chart. Make sure you keep track of your poops. Be sure you mark them on the calendar, because otherwise you might get too much fiber." She patted him on the bottom, and turned toward their diaper cabinet. "Speaking of which, let's get you ready for the day." Something about that comment made him a little uncomfortable, but she ushered him onto the exam table and had him diapered before he could think about what it was. The day was fairly typical for them, busy and efficient. His wet diapers were changed, and not another word was uttered about fiber or pooping for the rest of the day. Within a few days, and after she increased his fiber once, he was able to add a happy-faced magnet to the chart, and was rewarded with a big smile from Julie. He grimaced, eager to avoid the subject. I know. You don't want to talk about it. But if you get a few more of those in a row, we won't need to increase the dose." She patted him on his diapered bottom as he headed off to see patients. As they were getting ready to go home that day, after his final diaper change, he finally was able to verbalize what had been bugging him.